Okay, views. This is Dr. James Bond International, and right now I'm on Trinity Street, heading towards Coventry City Centre, and that's the pub there, Tudor style pub, the Flying Standard that we just went past. And interesting, the Tudor days were quite popular in some respects. That's when Henry VIII was around, and if you can recall, he had 6 wives, one more wife than even Cary Grant. And also in Russia they had the first Tsar of Russia, Ivan the Terrible, and even Christopher Columbus, he was around during the Tudor days, as well as Leonardo da Vinci. Anyway, enough of that. So I haven't returned to the city centre for quite a while now, and it's cost me over £5 for a day return. £5.50. I think it's gone up now, the fare anyway. So I thought I'd venture out today. As you're aware, I don't have my own car transport, so I'm in the Canley 4 CV4 area, which is quite a bit of a distance. It takes about 20-25 minutes to get here by the bus. And what else do I need to say? I came here by the number 18, and today's date is 18th of July 2026, and it's Saturday. And I'm in Broadgate now, right now, Coventry City Centre, and I'll just get the Primark in. The Primark Superstore. I'll get a video done up here as well. One of those cheap budget shops, or stores, affordable stores, I should put it, especially people on low incomes, especially due to the rising cost of living these days, and who can afford to stash out these days. And I recommended some fragrances here, some sprays. Obviously you don't have to go to Harrods to buy expensive sprays. I did mention there are alternative options available, but they're obviously going to be cheaper and maybe not so strong as the expensive ones. And we're going up the escalators now, and this is a 3-floor store, and the Harrods in fact is a 5-floor store. I think it's 6 if you count the basement as well, maybe. Harrods is similar to the Dibizhonkov in terms of the number of floors. The Dibizhonkov in Amsterdam, if you can recall. And that's where you can liberate yourself, by the way. Go to Amsterdam, head towards Amsterdam. You might be able to, if you're lucky enough, and then you're in the right area, maybe the Douala area. Might be a bit more lucky for you if you don't want to get attracted elsewhere in the city. Anyway, liberate yourself. Take the tie off, eh? Reminds me of 1998. And like I said in my previous videos, it has been almost 28 years now since I first went to Amsterdam. Approaching 28. Around August, September. It's the school holidays now. The summer school holidays for the kids. I thought I'd mention that as well. So a lot of kids are going to be out in the town, in the shops possibly, with not much to do as well possibly. They need to keep themselves occupied or something. Usually some bargain shops offers here. I usually buy the blazers when they're really rock bottom price. I don't normally buy them when they're at the normal price. So they're usually reduced to about £5 or £10 at the most when I buy them. And obviously I can't afford to buy them at the full price. But I'm not wearing my blazers right now. I'm wearing my kind of a body jacket, which is useful obviously without the arms, of course, in the summer weather. And I'll just show you the wallets as well. If you want to buy a wallet here, these are quite cheap. I bought some myself, £5. If you want to buy yourself a wallet, put your money in. You don't want to lose your money, of course. Any money, any change you've got. And these are the fragrances. Can you see that? The cheaper versions. I think these are £3. There's one at £8 as well. I think they're about £2 upwards. I mean, I'm not going to get anything out of it. I'm advertising them, but if Primark wants to pay me, by all means pay me. I'll give my sort code and account number in this video as well. Courage, eh? That's another one there. That's a bit woody, isn't it? That's not too bad. That Courage one, I think. And obviously, you heard of the saying in Dutch, your Dutch courage or something, in it. Have you heard of the Dutch courage? Or let's go Dutch, you know, have you heard of that saying as well? You pay for yours, I'll pay for mine, you know, that sort of thing. So these are quite cheap actually, I would recommend them. There's testers here as well, if you want to try them out. And obviously you're affordable and you won't lose, you know, your money, you know, you won't go bankrupt or something. Just one small bottle from Howard's will make most people bankrupt, if they can afford it, that is. That's how expensive they are, obviously. Let's go down now. So liberate yourself. Take the tie off, the old necktie off. That's all I can say. Go to Amsterdam if you want. Otherwise, you might be able to liberate yourself here if you're one of the regulars up here. Maybe. Depends on you, who you are, innit? Your personality, etc. Your background, your upbringing, etc. Anyway, I am a bit of an invisible man, innit? I've said that before, up to 1998. Post August, September, obviously I wasn't invisible, especially below the belt area, the manhood area. That's where it counts, obviously, for men like me. And achieved notorious fame there, obviously. But I think if you're talking about characters like film, TV characters, it reminds me of, like, you know, Harold Lloyd, the comedian on the black and white movies, the old silent movies. He was very popular. He wore the specs, if you can recall, Harold Lloyd. And he's popular in the silent era, but unfortunately, when the talkies arrived and the colour movies arrived, his popularity declined. So he's best sticking to the silent era, Harold Lloyd, that is. You know, when that song starts off with that, you know, in his movies. I'll sing that song a bit for you. I think it goes something like this. Rainbow Harold Lloyd, black or white. Something like that, eh? And he wears the old specs, of course. I think he's of Welsh American origin. But obviously he's very popular. He did his own stunts as well, and he even got injured, I think, in one of his movies when he was making his films, etc. And he was quite wealthy, but like I said, his popularity declined during the talking era, the talkies, the arrival of the talkies and the colour movies in particular as well. So that's Harold Lloyd for you. Maybe I need to blacken myself up, eh? And open a GP practice or something, eh? I might become popular then, eh? I might make some money that way, eh? I'm not a physician, I'm not a GP, am I? There are a lot of imposters out there, you know, people who clone Harold Lloyd. I'm not just talking about Tango and Cash, you know. You know, even Stallone's cloned him somewhat when he's a stockbroker. Remember in that film? I think he's with Kurt Russell, you know, Tango and Cash. 1989 movie. I think he cloned him there. Anyway, I'm in the city centre in Broadgate, and that's my usual location where I usually film. And I've returned to this for quite a while now. Since I've been living in my bungalow area of Canley area of Coventry, I don't really come to this area now. This is CV1 area, city centre area, so I don't really come here that often. Obviously, I don't have my car. That's one reason, and it is expensive getting here. I mean, I can't keep forking out fivers every time. It's actually almost £6 now just to get here. There and back, that is. I'll end this video. It's getting too long anyway, so that's about it. On the 13th of January, obviously, that was my 32nd anniversary since I graduated from Warwick University with my Bachelor of Science Physics degree. And incidentally, on that day, Sam O'Neill died as well, the New Zealand British actor, born in Northern Ireland. His father was a New Zealander. I think he died of cancer or something, and his mother was English, but he lived in New Zealand. He was in New Zealand. He's famous in that role, playing that CIA operative, David Jenkins, who's in hot pursuit of the Invisible Man in that film, Memoirs of the Invisible Man, 1992 movie. One of my favourite movies as well. Also stars Daryl Hannah and Chevy Chase. Obviously, you know, the saying, when he loses his marbles, you know, is that bent on running after them, catching the Invisible Man, played by Chevy Chase. That's Nick Holloway. He's also appeared in other movies as well. That's Sam Neill, the late Sam Neill. He's appeared in Jurassic Park, and more otherwise known as that Damien character, satanic character in The Omen. He also made movies like that as well, so usually dark characters. And it was the birthday as well of Patrick Stewart, the captain who appears in USS Enterprise, an English-born actor, you know, the bold one. Not necessarily named Captain James T. Kirk, but just another captain who also appears on the USS Enterprise. So it was his birthday. He's actually 86 now. He's 86 since the 13th of July 2026. And it was also Harrison Ford's 84th birthday. He's born in 1942, also on the 13th of July 1942. So he's 84, and he's obviously famous for that role he plays, that famous character Dr. Indiana Jones in that action adventure thriller movies, the Indiana Jones sequels. I remember when he was teamed up with Sean Connery, the late Sean Connery, if you can recall. That was the 1989 movie, incidentally. And that was Laurence Olivier's last movie, incidentally. He died after that movie on the 11th of July, 1989. And he's a very famous actor, Laurence Olivier. English actor, that was. Anyway, here's Holland and Barrett. I don't think they've got the same connection with Holland themselves, or Netherlands, but I thought I'd mention them as well. And there's Anne Summers here. The closest you'll get to is Duaning district, maybe the mannequins, eh? The closest mannequins you'll get to Amsterdam, eh? I'll end this video now. Dr. James, VONDUTCH, on 18th of July 2026, and it's a Saturday, and I'm in Broadgate, Coventry City Centre. This is actually the upper precinct